can do. It's like when you're in Paris. What movie are you making?
I mean, like nothing like having a baby to drop you into the present moment. As much, I think we live such distracted lives. We're constantly looking at our phones or online or like thinking ahead or thinking about what's already happened. You know, it's like we're constantly living in the past and the future versus just being really truly in the moment. And a baby is so in the moment, like his present moment is all he knows. And especially when he starts to cry, he's like, let me bring you into my present moment. I need to be fed or I need this diaper changed. So whatever you are doing, stop and take care of me. Which is like, it's fascinating to be that necessary to another human being. It's mind-blowing. It really is. So it's changed my perspective in that way to really be still and to pay attention and to be present with him. And also because he's growing so fast and I don't want to miss it. I really want to be there with him for all of it.
It's like Christmas romance, but like Black Caribbean family sort of thing. So it's going to be really funny.
It takes place in London.
It takes place in London.
Like this has been like my first time like coming out to Paris and bringing him with me and like managing breastfeeding and pumping and figuring out like, okay, what kind of schedule should he be on while we're here. It has been a juggle, but I have such a great support system. So that part has been incredible. And you know, I'm going to be working on a film in November, so I'll be having that experience for the first time of, okay, do I bring him to set? What kind of help do I need? And so it's all things to be figured out, but I know I'll be able to do it. And yeah, and I feel really lucky that I have the means to be able to figure it out as well, which is such a blessing. Yeah.
We had done Sylvie's Love together. Was it last year? No, obviously it wasn't last year.
I wanted to share part of my journey because I had a couple miscarriages before I had this baby. And, you know, it's something that, at least in my experience, hasn't been talked about a lot. But the second I was open about having had a miscarriage, so many other women told me that they had also had a miscarriage. And it was so meaningful to me because it allowed me to not feel alone in this. And then I thought, like, why isn't it discussed more openly? Because if we all understood just how, it's hard to say natural, but just how common it is, then it wouldn't feel so isolating and painful, I think. And because when it happened to me, it made me think like, oh my God, like I'll never be able to do this, to have a baby. And it was that much harder, and I did have to be that much more intentional about becoming pregnant. But when it did happen, like I was just filled with such gratitude about it, and the journey of birthing this baby has been incredibly intense, and really made me, I mean, I love myself. I've always loved myself, but it gave me just this deep appreciation for what our bodies are capable of. It's enormous, and it is an incredible responsibility, and it just, to me, really says like how much you need to take care of yourself and tune in to your body and understand just everything that's happening within yourself, so that you can just have that respect for yourself.